Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Little Blue Fly. If this is your first time visiting, welcome, and I invite you to subscribe to my channel. It's as simple as pressing the subscribe button, tapping the bell, and making sure to select all to receive all of my future postings. So as you can see, I have a very vintage looking flank here on top of my countertop. I actually own two of these and I have decorated with them before. Here at the cottage, I am going to place them in my bedroom, and I decided to work off these flanks for to help me pick out my bedding. So it is very I decided to go very luxury in my bedding. I quite costly. We won't talk about the cost. It's just when it comes to my bedding in my room, I am very, very, very picky. I must have several feather beds, and it must be quality. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? So I'm going to zoom a little bit here so you can get a closer view at this flank. I love how it is very aged, has that time-worn feel, the vintage, very romantic, and touches of the French country feel. So I decided to make my bedding go around the colors in this flank. I went shopping at Pottery Barn and Soft Surroundings and Pom Pom at Home. I also purchased, I have shared this lamp in a previous haul, and I decided to use these lamps in front of the flanks because I want to pull out the natural tone colors from this piece. It's always important for me to have some of the natural tones, whether it be lighter or darker. And we're just gonna get right into it. Here I have purchased a luxury downtop feather bed. Now, whenever I do my bedding, I must always have a feather bed to lie on, and also some up on top as well. I'm gonna zip this open. Now, it's still, you know, as you can see, it's flat. When you work with feather beds, you want to take them out of their bags, and in a couple days, it will really fluff up to the height that it's meant to be at. But for me, this is something I have done for many, many years, sleeping on feather beds, and here is the down mark on this one. It gives me such a comfortable night's rest, and there's nothing like getting into your bed at night and just going poof. It's amazing, everyone, if you have not experienced this. And let me tell you, my very best friend in California, Darlene, that's right. When we were in college, she would always come over to my apartment. And when I opened up the door, she would take a dash down the hallway and just do a bomb dive on my bed. And I was like, no, because it does take some time to fluff these up every day. But I tell you what, I surely wish I had her here now to jump on my bed, for sure. Now I'm going to share with you another one of my down comforters. So the last one, again, that goes on top of my mattresses. This one will go inside a duvet cover. Now, when I purchase these, I like them to be very lightweight because I don't want a heavy feel on my body. It must be light but cozy. So I go with the lighter feather downs. And again, I take it out of the bag and within a couple days it will expand. And they're so cozy no matter which way you turn. They just truly mold with the body. And this one was originally $400. That, yes, I know they're very costly, but I got this one for $180. TJ Maxx or Home Goods or Home Sense, they're all wonderful places to find these feather comforters. Actually, feather fills. So again, repeating myself, down at the bottom, that goes on top of the mattress. And the one up at top goes inside duvet covers. Next, I'm going to share €3 feather fill pillows. It's all about the feather and down feels on my bed. These are just a significant size and they're overstuffed for sure, just the way I like it. And these were purchased through Wayfair. So the €3, those will go on the back portion of my bedding. And next I have this bed skirt that was purchased from Soft Surroundings. As you can see, it's quite large. I love the pleated, the ribbed lines and the fraying on the top and bottom part of the skirt. I wanted, it's the perfect flax color. And it also gives a very, time-worn, it almost looks like it was made from potato sacks. And that's why I fell in love with this so much. I really wanted to keep my patterns muted, but luxury as well. Next up, here I was a good girl. I purchased these for $49.99. They are Ralph Lauren. They are wrinkle resistant. But I myself, I am definitely, I love my Egyptian cotton because it just keeps my body nice and cool. And they are extra deep fitted sheets because we have a really thick mattress. but I like sleeping on Egyptian cotton. I just didn't want to pay the Egyptian cotton price right now because I had already spent a large amount. So these will do fine just for right now. Next up, I purchased this coverlet. I believe I got this from HomeSense Home Goods. I absolutely love this piece. I like the fringing at the ends, the waffle pattern. It's a nice solid piece, and again, I will use it as a coverlet underneath my duvets. Now this is my first duvet cover. It is from Pom Pom at Home. They make the most gorgeous luxury bedding out there. I cannot say enough just what quality Pom Pom puts out. This is a full queen duvet. Now, I'm not a comforter type of girl. I am a duvet type of girl because I love my feather fills. I want something that's just sort of going to squish and mold with my body as I toss and turn around in the evening. Now, this is the same pattern as the duvet, but this is a pillow sham, actually a Euro size. And this end I did press just a little bit. And as you can see, it really irons out nicely, but it's still gonna give that nice, wrinkly, fuss-free type of look and feel. Just something that it just looks like you want to just dive into your bed, and then it has the gorgeous velvet trim going around the edges on this Euro sham and the duvet. But again, I'm looking, it has buttons on the back. I'm looking for comfort and luxury all the way through on my bedding. So to revisit, up at top, a duvet that goes on top of the body. And here is another duvet cover. This one came from Pottery Barn, and it is their vintage inspired line. It's called Grace Floral. They have discontinued this, but you might be able to find it on eBay. A lot of times people will resell discontinued patterns from Pottery Barn on eBay. And again, it is a duvet. But look how nicely it goes with the flank. I'm very, I'm proud of myself. I think I did very well. And here is a Euro sham that I took out of a package, and it is the same exact print as the duvet. We have a beige color on the back, and this one has an envelope insert. It doesn't button or tie, it just has an envelope on the back. Just different, beautiful, muted, just vintage colors all throughout this sham. So on the bed, I will be working with 3 different Euros on the back, on the headboard. So we're starting to pile up with some goodness over here for sure. I'm looking forward to making the bed. This is where we start getting the gorgeous embroidery coming in. I love bedding that has embroidery. It just gives that classic look and feel. And these came from Pom Pom at Home. And yes, I have 2 euros. And half has the embroidery and the other not. It just gives the perfect touch. It's so lightweight. And in the back, there are ties. So as you can see, I purchased many different Euro pillowcases, and I will tell you why in just a moment. So all of these are euros, and I have more than just one on each one of these, and it's because the 2 flax colors are for fall and Christmas, and the print in the center here, I will use that during spring and fall. I'm sorry, spring and summer. The other 2 are fall and Christmas. This is a beauty of a pillowcase. I'm so excited to place this on the bed. Just look, it's so sheen. It's just, it has such a soft gauze feeling to it, and then it just drapes with embroidered goodness all over. It's gonna literally drape down the side of the bed. Beautiful embroidery work. This is from Pom Pom at Home as well. It just doesn't get that much more delicious. There is one thing that does, and I'm going to be sharing that in a moment. This is a knitted throw to go over the bed. It's from Bee and Willow, $49.99. I used my 20% off coupon. Great knitting work, and I love the scalloped edges on this piece. To me, knitting and embroidery is probably the most perfect thing to put on your bedding. I'm sure it's because of Mama. I got all this from my mom, working with the luxury beddings and the knittings and crocheting and embroidery and so this is my wonderful collection that I will be placing on my bed. I am very, very excited to share all of this with you very soon. Now this, I'm sorry, it just doesn't get any more scrumptious than this tatted piece right here. This is definitely an antique find. You can't walk into a store and purchase these anymore. It was a Facebook Marketplace find. I picked this up for $12. It's absolutely scrumptious, don't you think? Beautiful, beautiful tatting and embroidery on this. And I believe I'm going to fill it with rose hips and lavender. just slip it right here in the back. Soon I will be sharing the bedding all put together.